Hello everyone. Now today I'm gonna to bring you guys a new topic, the influence of Chinese cultural circumstances on improving English speaking of college students in Nanchang, China. So the very first thing is let's talking about the introduction. Abstract. Okay, the purpose of the research is to develop a detailed understanding of Chinese cultural circumstances and its influence on English speaking skills of students. The problem of the research is the inability of communication of students in the English language due to cultural influence. The literature gap of the research is lack of availability of research based on the influence of cultural circumstances on especially English-speaking skills of college students of Nanchang, China. The methods applied in this study aim at comprehensively examining the relationship between English language learning and Chinese cultural influences was in the form of positivism, research philosophy, dedicative approach, and explanatory research design. So when we try to introduce this, okay, three part established as a model of easy communication. Conversing in English allows students to engage in interaction of varied purpose and requirements. The purpose of the study is to evaluate how students in Nanchang are coming out of their cultural barriers and welcoming an English language as their primary model of communication. The study will analyze how recent trends in the global education system have influenced students to improve their communication skills and help themselves in learning new ways to express their ideas or thoughts without disrupting their cultural echoes. So, accustomed to the communication procedures, students are reluctant and afraid to engage in speaking. That should be done spontaneously and naturally. The need for the study has arisen to understand why the students are reluctant to participate and learn this language and engage themselves in communicating in English. The purpose of the study is to find out the key points that need to be adjusted so that proper study materials are prepared with adequate, authentic, and relevant resources. The requirement of this research is demanding as the outcome will help numerous students to enhance their ability of altern a lot member of education and boost their comprehensive cultural quality to adapt to the requirements of present economic development and global exchange in the country. Three things is really important. First is to analyze the key aspect of Chinese culture that could impact improving the English speaking of the students in College of Nanchang, China, to analyze why college students in Nanchang, China are strongly influenced by the cultural circumstances to improve their English speaking skills, to evaluate the problems that Chinese students face during the adoption of an English speaking in the College of Nanchang, China. Talking about method, explanatory, descriptive, and explorative are some of the important research design which helps research set a blueprint. Explanatory research design is associated with investigating the cause and effect relationship between variables in the research process. Applying this research design allows for a more comprehensive exploration of the reason as well as the way Chinese cultural circumstances have an impact on an English-speaking ability of college students in China, especially in Nanchang area. So what we're gonna do, we have three parts. The explanatory research design enabled to learn about causal relationships between multiple cultural elements, for example, social norms, communication styles, language exposure, and English speaking ability enhancement. A quantitative research techniques known as semi-structured surveys combines aspects of organized and unstructured surveys that follow a planned list of questions but aren't always conducted in the same order or with the same amount of detail are known as semi-structured surveys. The researcher has designed questions based on the objectives of this research and has made open-ended questions allowing participations, giving more space for detailed responses. Findings. The findings of the study reveal a nuanced understanding of the intricate relationship between Chinese cultural circumstances and the improvement of English speaking skills among college students in Nanchang, China. The deeply ingrained cultural values of collectivism and group harmony play a significant role in shaping students' attitude towards language learning. The emphasis on conformity and harmony within Chinese culture can sometimes hinder individual expression and experimentation, thereby impacting the development of English-speaking skills among students. So let's talk about something like the discussion of the study delves into the multifaceted implications of the findings, exploring and the broader significantly of the research outcomes and their relevance to language education policies. So we're still gonna throw some pedagogical practice and cultural awareness initiatives. The emphasis on collectivism and the group harmony with Chinese culture can both facilitate and hinder English language proficiency development. The rigid adherence to a single teaching model and the neglect of device learning activity hinder students' engagement and motivation, undermining their ability to develop communicative competence in English. So we have a lot references. We actually check a lot different kind of passages, and we actually trying to scan a lot different kind of articles, talk to the different authors, and we trying to figure out some kind of a very important things about that part. Like we've taken a look about how to creativity improve the pronunciation in English. As we all know, there are a lot standard English examination. They are focused on 4 standards. One of the 4 standards is the pronunciation. Pronunciation seems to play a very important role in English speaking. So that was gonna be something that we should focus on. So we check in this paper like in the proceedings of international conference on scientific research in natural and social science. We just wanted to figure out and how many people just trying to focus on this part, and we put our attention on addressing the social aspect of a circular economic, a systematic literature review. Then we're trying to have an overview of the utilization of TikTok to improve the oral English communication, because we all know there are a lot of uploaders. They're trying to upload a lot oral English teaching videos to the different websites, trying to give the English learners much more help. especially by fix them their pronunciation, trying to lead them the way and try to talk to the English learner how important is the oral English. So including the acceptance of social media video for knowledge, because we really want to understand how many people are gonna trying to do that. We can trying to do something like an comparative study on YouTube, and we also do a group of male mentors how they're gonna think about the same question. So thank you very much. That's all we're gonna do for today, and thank you.